worth mentioning, because we will have an Ice Climbers coming up, is that wobbling is legal.
In teams, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw it a little bit in a set we were watching earlier.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. So wobbling is legal, and that is why you probably will not see them starting on FD, because like Ices in doubles where wobbling is legal actually changes the game into playing 2 1v1s. And it becomes, you're talking about Falco in a full Fox team really is on a timer in a 1v1. Like, the Ices makes the other team have to worry about a timed 1v1 because the longer you take to disrupt the Ice Climbers, that's just infinite % being racked up.
Yeah, and you know they're not winning that exchange once they're grabbed, right? It's different than when, like, sometimes your partner's being comboed and they might get a reversal and, like, maybe it'll be fine. It's definitely not fine.
And I believe you could wobble to 999%. It won't happen, but, like, if your partner is just continually winning the 1v1, you can infinitely stall them. You know, as long as it's like not last stock in a 1v2.
Oh, so this isn't Balloon Day, right? No, Balloon Day is a different looking person. Is this Boyd? Is Boyd returned?
I feel like Boyd. No, yeah. Because I mean, you might be right.
They've been teammates like forever.
Yeah,
I know Boyd was quite unhappy when wobbling was banned.
Yeah, I think that is Boyd actually.
I just didn't without the mustache, right?
Yeah, I think I was looking at the bracket earlier. So we have Boyd and Drephen.
I mean, that is like a long-time team that has upset many very good teams.
Yeah, that's like the hidden boss of doubles right there.
Yeah, one of them.
Against my favorite doubles team.
They're crazy. They're wild.
We have Panda and Krudo.
Krudo, formerly SmashCon doubles champion with Stango, actually.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah, I believe so. It was at least 2 years ago.
But you're saying Krudo's one of your favorite team Sheiks.
No, so my favorite, not one of. I think he is my favorite team Sheik. I think he is... I think he is currently the best doubles Sheik.
What is it that you like so much about Krudo so we can look out for it?
When we're talking about taking up space here, we're just going straight into it. I didn't even realize. But I think Krudo's ability to read the pace of play, read where the enemy is going, and take up space in accordance is incredible. Like, the IQ there to know when I could go in, when I could throw what aerial, when I could throw what tilt is just always there. And we will be looking at the red Sheik to look at Krudo here.
Yeah, I mean, it is very different from the way Drephen plays teams. Drephen plays, like, very pointed, sort of like the Drunken Master style, even in teams.
Yeah.
So, yes, does take up space, but you're going to see, like, a lot more aerials. That doesn't necessarily mean they're less calculated, but probably they are. And then, of course, you have Panda, who is the fiery white ball of fire fox, right?
Yeah, and that's like where I really love this team, where we're talking about individuals on a team that I think are like, they being on a team and playing doubles makes their individual ability better. Like, I don't know how to describe it besides that.
Yeah, I mean, they're like kind of in many ways, I don't want to say opposite players, but about as close as you can get, right?
Like, I have seen Panda confidently 1v1 Cody, confidently 1v1 J-Mook, and look like the better player.
Yeah, for burst, yes, agreed.
And so, yeah, I mean, we were talking a lot trying to intro this set, but, you know, looking at what we have for the state of play here, blue team is ahead. We did see a little bit of miscommunication early on where Panda might not have been on the same page as Krudo getting into this, and we saw some really great play from Drephen to save Boyd with some needles as Sopo, and that first Sopo stock really extends, and that's like the characteristic of a really good doubles Ices, how long you live after Nana is gone.
Yeah, Drephen is also wildly aware in kind of a different way. It feels like more general, more strategic level, kind of like how we were talking about Chudat before. Feels like a more similar doubles player to that.
Yeah, doesn't go for the technical aspect on everything, not the most flashy, but kind of just knows the nuance of the game and how it works.
Yeah, I mean, Drephen is very quick at identifying what the most important activity to be engaging in is, and will go do it in the way that Drephen knows how.
Yeah, and we've seen Boyd kind of just go for a quick knockback there, messes up the wobble, and that's where the nuance is really cool, because when's the last time you think Boyd actually practiced wobbling? He might not even have that BPM down right now.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, as far as I know, Boyd loves wobbling, so it might not be so long ago as you think.
Goes on the setup and just wobbles by himself.
Okay, yeah, we have a narrow, we have a one-stock advantage.
Yeah.
A full one-stock advantage for the red team.
But once we do get down to the 1v1, if the blue team is able to bring it there, the Ices can become very potent. This Nana stock might be the determinant of what team is going to win this first game.
Yeah, true. I mean, you're exactly right. If there are two, I mean, in a way, it's 3 characters against you. It's almost a 3v1, right? when that punish game is online from the Ice Climbers in a 1v2 scenario.
Yeah, and what do we see here? We're able to, we did have like the Nana Popo double cover on ledge and recovery on stage, but was disrupted by Krudo because he knows that that's such a potent position to be in.
Yeah. And Krudo smartly like holding the most important parts of the stage without putting himself at risk.
Oh, that was I don't know if that was intentional with the ice block there, but saved Drephen there from dying, but it might have been too little, too late there as Panda picks up the stock, and I believe Estes. Wasn't able to get off the stage by then, but it is what it is.
Yeah, a little jab up smash. I mean, that was a very tightly contested game.
Yeah. I mean, we had some ebbs and flows there. It really did look like Drephen and Boyd might have been in position to take that game. I believe had like a 2-stock lead at one point, and then that's just like the volatility that you have with like a double team composition that has an advantage against your weaker character and Ice Climbers and teams. They were just able to turn the tide. A lot of Nana stocks were gone early, and then they kind of just ignored Sopo and comboed on Drephen.
A wobble opportunity. Of course, you need to recognize as the Ice Climbers when the wobble isn't worth it, and you should just go for the smash attack right away. Very often that's going to be the correct
I think
option.
This is a wobble here. Oh.
Yeah.
And you see him coming down from above.
Exactly.
Do a little cheeky back throw to get them to get disrupted and off balance.
Yeah, and you do get a little bit of throw invincibility. So, again, if you're coming from singles, there's like 7 frames of throw invincibility right when you're throwing somebody. So the experienced doubles players like Boyd know this and try to take advantage.
Yep, and Ice Climbers know their percentage to kill off of a grab. Goes for the down throw after a pummel or two, gets the kill confirm on the up smash there.
And again, Drephen just so aware, like, usually you play safe enough that you don't just like take a hit. Drephen just like jab forward, tilt forward, air fast. It doesn't matter if I get hit, as long as Boyd has like 2 seconds to complete a wobble that adds 20% and gets a KO.
And now let's see what happens with the Sopo stock here. Sopo is kind of able to be really sneaky, almost like a puff with no rest, where like Sopo can live pretty long, but misses the ledge dash there, which is unfortunate. And now we're just back to like true even game state right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is one of the Icy's weaknesses in teams, is that Nana very often does die even quicker than in singles. Wow, that was quite an edge guard sequence. They take the stage and they take 2 stocks. Drephen and Boyd looking pretty good in game 2.
And the really cool thing about Icy is, as we mentioned, is almost a 3v1 at points, is you can kind of solve the edge guarding on every single stage. You can cover ledge, bottom of stage, and also the plat with your partner. So it's almost solved where you don't have the issue with, like we were talking about with J-Muck, where it's, do I grab the ledge, do I stay on stage?
Yeah, because the Ices can cover 2 at once, like you're saying.
Yeah, and just throwing out the blizzards. It's just a short hop, forward drift blizzard to just disrupt while Drephen gets back to stage or while Drephen repositions. It's a really cool thing that you don't get to see in singles, because blizzard is almost like only used on like blizzables nowadays.
Yeah, you don't really see the nanopole as much as you used to, huh?
Yeah, we were talking about it with this kid, where he's like, do people even do that anymore? Like, does that still work? Is that legal? And we're like, yeah, it's legal. And he's like, okay, cool, I could do that. Or it's like, I guess other Ice Climbers can do that, because I never was able to do that. But we do see the grab there. And the other cool thing is, if Nana gets disrupted and knocked away in the grab state, Boyd is just able to hold and wait for Nana to walk back. So it's almost like we're not getting chip damage, but we're getting positional advantage through it. Kind of like game state talk about chess and stuff like that as well. Yeah,
which sometimes is just as important to establish that sort of tempo.
I don't even know what you're supposed to do here. Just swap ledge.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd like to see a wobble. Give us one at least.
I guess the icicles work to just like interfere in general, whether it be a save or to actually hit.
Oh,
Krudo.
That was a nice bear. Doesn't matter. Yep, holds ledge and that's it.
They do the mechanical coverage. Yeah, very nice. Boyd and Drephen, a more convincing game 1 than the loss that they had, right, in game 1.
Yeah. I think it was way more convincing. I think once they took the lead, they are actually able to hold it pretty strongly.
They like expanded it as time went on even.
Yeah. Stayed true. And I think it was like, I think Sopo's just Nana is so important, and I think he had Nana a lot of that game.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on game 1. That could have been theirs too. The momentum of the set almost makes me think that Boyd and Drephen are the favorites in this moment.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Which if you're looking at it on paper, you may not think so, as Krudo and Panda are one of the better teams around.
Yeah. I would probably say I would probably argue the best static team that does not involve a god.
Yeah, like relative to their skill too. Yeah.
And we go to Yoshi's. I mean, it makes sense here. You need a change up. They were kind of able to dissect the game a little bit, play a little bit slower to their liking for Boyd and Drephen. And so now I guess if you are Krudo and Panda, Krudo is so good at disrupting that let's take it to a small stage. I will always be in your face here. They're able to get the separation there. Goes after Sopo, but isn't able to get the kill confirmed. Goes on Randall, and Panda gets back.
Yeah, you know, I think if you just like also extract it a little bit farther, Drephen and Boyd are more in that like strategic camp. So you think the smaller stage often favors the tactical players more, right?
Edgeguard opportunity here, throwing out the Blizzard there to disrupt anyone from coming from behind, but it doesn't matter. Krudo is still able to confirm the kill, but kind of like some quirky things you're seeing that you would never see elsewhere. Yeah, I love seeing like non-doubles characters, ideally in doubles.
Yeah, they changed the game, and they usually have a unique role to fill, right? The ICs can cover so much of the ground so well. That's a big part of theirs. Okay, a nice little edgeguard pickup from Krudo, and he keeps it going and also hits Drephen.
Yeah, Drephen was not happy there. We saw like the gasp of desperation there, but we still are at, you know, somewhat of a close game state. We do see Panda having like 50% more, but oh, and that is not what you want to see there. Drephen wasn't happy that Nana was killed.
You know, sometimes that happens. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I mean, you could be in the right place and you just get hit by like some move with the Nana AI, maybe not even shielding in time because you're wave dashing. Oh, that was some cute edge play. We saw Sopo go down, throw the fair, so then Drephen could go to ledge right behind and throw it a fair again.
Yeah. Krudo, I mean, it seems like Drephen and Boyd, part of the game plan is keep Krudo on the ledge, keep him off to the side of the stage where he has less influence. But Krudo's been kind of comfortable like staying there. Like has still been able to make an impact from the ledge. Yeah,
we saw a lot of teams play right there. We saw like 3 people off stage for like 10 seconds. It ended up with the same result that would have been there anyways, but I think it's always cool to see when like 3 or 4 people commit to off stage like shenanigans for a few.
And we got the swing game right here on 1 stock apiece.
Ice Climbers got separated there, but just waited. Boyd was able to reconnect with Nana.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to hold down the center of the stage. Yeah, you know, Boyd doing what he could to try to keep one teammate away where he distracts the other one from the edge guard, but it's actually Panda and Krudo who are able to finish it off.
Yeah, just connecting off of each other's aerials there to confirm both of the last kills. And I liked how they went for Nana there to confirm, just like, you know, if he has a Nana, he might be able to get that come back, make it into a 1v1, and if you have a 1v1 against Boyd who can wobble, like it's pretty much over there if you get one grab. Drephen was not happy with that result though. He like immediately like, as soon as he got killed off the top, because I don't think he was reading the DI of seeing Panda come from the right side of the stage on Yoshi so quick.
I wonder what they're cooking up right now. What sort of, you know, change are they going to make to the game plan?
Yeah, we're talking about swing game there. That was Panda and Krudo's counter pick.
Yep.
They've already played on Dreamland. Where did they just win? Drephen game 2.
Dreamland.
That was Dreamland, okay.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
So now do you just ask for Battlefield again? I don't think you like Pokemon. I guess Pokemon's like almost an FD. Oh, you go to FD. It's just FD.
Yeah. Yes.
It has to be.
Did they not? Oh, maybe they won on FD.
And then they go Dreamland. We'll see right here.
Back to Yoshi's. Wacky.
I guess it was so close that, and there was some unfortunate deaths there from Drephen that they liked the gameplay so much that they just want to go back.
Yeah, it could be.
A risky pick here in their losers. I believe they are in like losers quarters right now, so this could be their tournament life depending on a counter pick choice. Nana being split there. Oh, isn't able to get the confirm, the get up attack.
Wow. Oh. I really like the sort of like communication. I guess it's probably prior communication they had that Boyd's not going to go to the ledge. Drephen actually goes all the way from the top plat to the ledge, and they let Boyd cover the stage.
Yeah, and I mean, we were talking about it the other way where ICs can cover so much when they're grabbing ledge. Nana's just taking a ride on Randall all the way to the left.
Yeah, and Nana is like is a magnet to Randall.
Yeah.
Nana AI loves Randall.
Knows the timers. But an ice climber standing on stage waiting for you to land on stage is almost more potent.
Yeah, it is wild.
Oh, such a great call out there, and that should be a kill confirm. Oh, Goes for the up air to extend. I believe that makes sense. Keep him on stage, and they get the kill, 5 seconds later.
Yeah, via grab into smash attack, yeah.
Nanas is throwing nairs from top lat. Like, Nana's going crazy this set for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a big part of this right now, from the looks of it, is they're kind of using a Boyd to control the entire center. Full hop, auto cancel up air under the top platform, able to do like 2 wave dashes and cross the entire stage. It seems like that's a big part of their game plan.
Yeah, I was just like literally about to say we're not talking about Krudo much because I feel like Boyd is just overshadowing it.
Yeah. I mean, Boyd is taking up so much space in the middle. I mean, it's 2 pretty good disjoints, and they're hypermobile.
Oh, that was a nice read there for the tech roll right.
Okay, up air.
SDI.
Yeah. It's very important because the ices are extremely light. That probably would have been a KO.
Yeah, and you could just recover safely on stage with Squall Hammer and just go to mid-stage and just hold shield because it's doubles.
Still working on these edge guards. I mean, very resilient are Drephen and Boyd to still have their stocks at this point. But I mean, Panda and Krudo are way ahead.
Yeah, so what do we have here? I mean, we're saying
they're not as far ahead as I thought. Yeah.
They just have the stock numbers. Well, if they're able to clean it up really quick here, we might see Krudo get taken out. And no, they're just focusing right on Panda. I mean, the more volatile target right there. This is a very important time. Yep, gets the shield, or gets the shine and is able to say, get off me for a few seconds while my partner gets down from Halo.
Yeah, I mean, Red Team has been pretty good with their invincibility. It feels like every time, I mean, this time they get the Nana stock. It feels like every time they get a ton of damage or maybe even an edge guard scenario.
Oh.
There they get both.
Oh, and immediately puts it into the 2v1 scenario there. Sopo is out of there, and it's up to Drephen. And with this stock disadvantage, I believe this is just going to be the set.
Yeah, I mean, as a great start to a team combo. And yeah, Drephen probably not going to be able to make it back. Panda and Krudo. Yeah, they really put it together in the latter half of that last game, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, put it together, kicked it up into high gear. Yeah, I mean, they looked, I don't know if they looked like a little slow to start that set. I mean, I know like the bracket was taking a little bit depending on what side they were on. They might have been waiting a little bit. I mean, Drephen and Boyd looked incredible though. Like that was some really great teams play. You mentioned game 2, and if they just didn't like flub the tempo a little bit in game 1, that might have been a 3-0 we were looking at with that tempo advantage.
Yeah, really that first game was a big deal for them losing that one. Yeah, it could have been theirs quite easily. Yeah, but that is the way that then the breaks sometimes, especially in doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah.